Well, the storm didn't last long, but it came in at just the wrong time, lining up pretty much perfectly with high tide. And in this case, we were in a high astronomical tide. What exactly does that mean? Well, first, let's bring in our ocean front and explain it. Consider a normal high tide. If you just go to the beach on a normal day, this is what the tide may look like. But twice a month, when we have a full moon and when we have a new moon, there is a higher than usual tide. That's called a high astronomical tide, where the water level is naturally a little bit higher. And when storms occur during those astronomical high tides, storm flooding can be even worse. And that's exactly what we saw in this situation. The storm brought 2 to 4 feet of surge, meaning the water level came up 2 to 4 feet. And when it's already elevated, already higher than that normal high tide, it creates even worse flooding problems. And that's what we saw on our shoreline yesterday morning. And unfortunately, the storm peaked as we approached high tide. So the water level was pushed up as the storm was at its peak, as opposed to if it hit during a low tide, we probably wouldn't have seen the flooding we experienced yesterday. By the way, there is an even higher astronomical tide during the new moon at the end of the month into early February, so we will be watching very closely to see whether any storms form during that time frame. I'm meteorologist Ryan Breton, Fox 61 News.